Hello everyone, it's Shuffle here, and today I'll be doing a let's say first impression on a game called MapleStory. Why did I say let's say? Just because I think first impressions means that you never played that game before and you don't know anything about it, but I have played MapleStory before, but to be honest, I have absolute minimum experience with it. It was a while back and I wanted to see if there is anything different now and if it was a better game. I heard that MapleStory 2 is closing and that all MapleStory 2 players are now transferred to MapleStory Original, so I wanted to make a video to see if the game was still playable in 2020. I'm playing on a reboot server because it is not pay to win, but you have to grind for everything yourself. I believe reboot server is much better as a new player. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel because we are really close to hitting 1000 subscribers and you don't know how much it would mean to me. With all that said, let's begin with the classes and character customization. There are a lot of classes in MapleStory. I won't list them out loud because there are so many of them and it would take me about 5 minutes at least. I decided to go with Aran just because he seemed cool. Okay, so as you know, character customization is very important in every MMO. You're going to play with that character a lot and you want him to look good, don't you? MapleStory was made in 2003, so the character customization was really good in that time. Now, it is a little outdated, but what would you expect from a 2003 game? Some classes are gender locked while others are not, but it really does not make much of a difference because you can hardly see which gender are other players. When I made a character, I immediately figured out that this game was very story based. I love that. I love when games have a good story. I did some quests and then I got a weapon. The combat was very slow and kind of boring. At level 6 I got an item, but I could not use it because it was for female. That was pretty unique and I have never seen that in MMO, gender locked items. But it was fine, a new experience. At level 8 I got my first item which I could actually use, but I was a low level for it. When I reached level 9 I noticed a cool feature. When you level up there is an explosion. Well, kind of. And it basically kills some mobs. I think that is pretty cool to be honest. At level 10 I switched a piece of my gear and it was really cool because the icons of the items actually look like that in-game. Not a lot of MMOs do that. I also ascended at level 10, which changed my mind about the combat totally. I got a polearm and some really cool spells, much better than throwing shells. I then traveled to Victoria Islands, and the huge thing that surprised me is that I actually had to wait over 1 minute for the travel. It may annoy some people, but I think that is really cool. I don't know why. Each level you get ability points, which you can manually assign or auto-assign. I auto-assign just because I'm new to the game and I don't want to screw my character. The world is absolutely huge. Just look at this clip right here. Then I met a mushroom fetish guy named Scars. He gave me dozens of quests of guess what? Killing mushrooms, of course. At level 15 I have finally seen some actual people. I was wondering if I was alone for a moment. Turns out I'm not. At level 16 I was killing some horny mushrooms. And then a big boss appeared. I thought he was definitely going to kill me, but nah, I killed him. A lot of epic bosses can spawn randomly and I think that is really cool. They are not so hard so far, but they might be harder later, I'm not sure. At level 18 I got my first pair of earrings. The big thing that surprised me is that they actually change visually in-game. I have never seen an MMO that has that feature. It is really cool. Then our man Scars gave me a quest to kill 50 mushrooms, and I ended up getting some loot that actually made me look cool. And yes, earrings do change visually. At level 22, I fought something other than a mushroom. It was a golem, and I think it was a pretty big step from a mushroom, but I ended up killing a lot of them. At level 25, there was another epic boss. This one was even easier. A little bit later, they were teaching me about enhancements, but I really did not get it. But I know there is an option to power up your gear. I'm just really stupid and have no idea how to do it. Then I got my friend, a snail, which is collecting all the loot for me, and he's doing an amazing job, really helpful. At level 26 there was another epic boss, and it was a tree this time. He was a little bit stronger than the other two, so I think they do get really strong later on in the game. 2 levels later, I was really hyped into the game. Then I accepted a quest called Find the Puppet, and I thought, okay, just another collect few puppets quest, no problem. My was I wrong. I was doing that quest for 20 minutes. I leveled up 3 levels in the quest. I had no idea if I was doing something wrong, but it was really confusing and kind of irritating, to be honest. After I finally finished it, I got ported to a different zone where I sold my items because the game did not allow me to throw items on the ground. I usually do that. I know it's wrong, but I'm just lazy to sell them. They did not allow me to throw it because I'm a new player and I could not throw items for a week. I don't understand that, and to be honest, I don't really like it. I also noticed that you can change your title, which stands under your name, by simply changing the necklace, which is an amazing feature too. After that, I decided to do few more quests and then stop recording because I was getting tired and I was recording for a few hours now. Tomorrow I entered the game again to play a little, and I ascended again at level 34. Got all kinds of new skills, but I did not get on camera. Sorry. I will go through some things that I like and then through some things that I don't like. Things I like. I love the sounds, the music and everything about audio in this game. The combat is amazing, the spells are really impactful and it is really fun. Map is huge, a lot of areas to explore. Graphics are beautiful as a 2D side-scrolling platform game that came out in 2003. Leveling is pretty fun, a lot of classes to play. Level cap in the game is 275. Things I dislike. I haven't seen a lot of new players, just the most geared ones at the city. Few of them were actually walking around leveling, but not much. The game is pay to win if you're not playing on a reboot server. Some quests are boring and long. Character customization is really outdated. Overall, I think it is a really amazing game. I had a lot of fun playing it and I will definitely play it more. For a game that came such a long time ago, it is still holding up pretty good and I'm really surprised. My ratings are 4.8 out of 5 and I definitely recommend you checking it out if you are interested. Anyways, if you like this video, be sure to like it and subscribe to the channel because it would really mean a world to me. I hope you'll have an amazing rest of the day and I'll see you in another video. Bye!